Alright guys, I am here. It is the finale. So here we're doing endgame stuff. Now the thing is,
Well, hello again.
I cut off the my initial check, because I checked down in, Ash Lake, they weren't there, so I'm like, oh wait, I think I have to go to Firelink Shrine to go talk to her. So I cut to the point where where I was warping to, Firelink Shrine.
That's just the way he is. Undead or no.
But,
Sort of reassuring, really. He goes hollow. I just have to kill him again.
So the things we kill Griggs of Inheim when he becomes hollowed. We finish this Katarina timeline. And we kill. We defeat an optional boss along with turning Anor Londo into the easiest place in the game. Not necessarily in that order, because I'd make Anor Londo the easiest place in the game, and then kill the boss. Now, the reason why I left this, I left this, neglected to do anything about the optional boss in Anor Londo was because if I either killed him or the illusion of, Guinevere, I would lose the bonfire, no matter what. That's just kind of how it is, because the firekeeper for the Anor Londo bonfire, the first bonfire that you get to in Anor Londo, she is a blade of the Dark Moon. So if you desecrate the image of Guinevere, who's obviously, an illusion, she's not, she's a manifestation that Gwendolyn made to kind of preserve the sunlight in Anor Londo. So when you see Anor Londo turn dark, that's what it really looks like. And apparently all the enemies were manifestations of Gwendolyn's power as well, or something like that. But all the enemies will disappear except for 3, and one of them is the firekeeper that you have to kill. The other 2 are just 2 guys that pop up. If you destroy, if you kill Guinevere first, you'll encounter all 3 of them. But if you kill Gwendolyn first, I think the only person you encounter is the Brass Knight person once you've gone to that bonfire. Now, you can still warp to the Anor Londo bonfire. You just cannot sit down and warp, to another place from that bonfire. So, Siegmeyer is dead because Siglind killed him.
My father. All hollow now. He's been subdued. He will cause no more trouble. It's finally over. I will return to Katarina. You assisted us so greatly. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept this. It's of no use to me now.
So this is the longest quest line to get a Titanite slab.
Father. Dear father.
Now, I also forgot to max out the bonfire here in Ash Lake. But I think my first playthrough, I made sure to go to all the warp points, the original warp points, that list that you guys saw. Not nearly as big. Not even as close. There, you could not warp. I don't think you could warp back to Painted World. You could not warp to the depths. You cannot warp to you cannot warp to Undead Parish, definitely. And that's how, over the course of a couple updates, a lot of things changed. You could warp to a lot more places and things, which was really helpful. But, yeah, you could warp to a lot more places, which was pretty helpful. But, Now, we also forgot to do the large divine ember, because that's in the Tomb of the Giants, and I don't I found it by accident, and I don't exactly know how to get there to that area. But what you're looking for is like an area that looks similar to the Pinwheel boss fight arena, without the books. Obviously, there's just gonna be a bunch of giant skeletons trying to causing bleed to you constantly. But the good thing is, you don't immediately drop down. There's a ladder that you can go down, and you're up higher, so they can't hurt you. So you can like spam like pursuers or an area of effect spell, and you can probably get them a little bit. But but I can guarantee that it is in the Tomb of the Giants. But I just don't know how to get there. I didn't look it up because I recorded this just impromptu. Like, hey, let's fucking record the last, 30, 40 minutes of it. Now, in the description, I will have playlists linked to two people's lore series. One of them is Epic Name Bro. The other is Vati Vidya, like Vidya. But I can just call him Vati because that's easier to pronounce. I don't know how he pronounced Vidya. I don't know. I'll just call him Vati. So, ENB and Vati's brain fart for a sec. Vati's stuff for lore. So here is the hawk. That's the hawk ring. So if you talk to Hawkeye Smo, he'll reference this the giant blacksmith. So indicating that they were friends at some point. I'm still getting voice cracks even at 19. So he only needs the crystal ember. He doesn't really, you don't really give him too many. If you kill the blacksmiths, like the blacksmith's hammer that he's using, that's giant and wooden because he, but you can kill him and you can get that blacksmith hammer as a weapon. You can also get Andre's blacksmith hammer, like I think it's called the Hammer of Vamos, and then another one from the Catacombs one. Now Catacombs is all about flame and chaos embers, so go talk to him for that. So say goodbye to Big Boobs, because she was an illusion.
Thou that tarnisheth the godmother's image, I am Gwendolyn, and thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Yeah, Gwendolyn, if I perish in the twilight of Anor Londo, you might want to put a couple enemies here to kind of fuck me up. Instead, you get 3 blades of the 3 Darkmoon blades to try and fuck me up, and in turn, they get fucked up. So, no. Just no. Just no. So everything's all dark and stuff. Now you can do this in either order, but I chose to do it in kill Guinevere's image first because it gives a bit of extra dialogue because Gwendolyn's still alive, and he's like, "Bitch, you just fucked up the image of my sister. Why you do that? I'll make everything dark. See how you feel." So that's pretty much it. So these two guys die, and they give you pretty good souls. I mean, 37,000 is not much on the grand scale of things for me. But, yeah. So, yeah, no giants, no silver knight, no nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe except for mimics. And I don't know if the painting guardians are still there. I'm pretty sure they would be, because they're guarding the painting. They're not part of the thing.
So
Now pay attention to this.
was it? How
Um,
dare you produce a blade upon a deity? How did you ever get
that
this
spell
far?
that she
I shall
used.
end your suffering here and now.
That is the Dark
Is the
Moon
least that I can do.
blade thing. That it's just kind of like a. It makes it like kind of like enchant weapon from Demon Souls and stuff like that. Now the thing is, I will show all the spells in terms of like when I show all the spells and things. I'm probably not gonna shoot them on enemies or anything, or probably not. But
But how? This
I'm gonna
man
show. I think I'm gonna just show them
is a
all
threat.
like in order of
Master
how
Gwyn.
they are, with the exception of Covenant-related ones, which are the Dark Moon blade and the Sunlight Spear. Those are the only two that are related by Covenant. Because the Sunlight Spear, you have to be Warrior of Sunlight. For Dark Moon Blade, you have to be Blade of the Dark Moon. So, that's just how that works. Now, when you're as it's spinning down, you'll kind of run into like a weird glitch, and you'll see it right here. I'm like stuck, and then it'll kind of jump for you. It's kind of weird how it does that, but yeah. So now that we fucked up Guinevere's image, we cannot become a Blade of the Dark Moon. That breaks the Covenant. So this is the one of the easiest covenants to break. The easiest would be if you're part of the Forest Covenant and then you attack the guys that you farm for.
Heretic. First thou offendest the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord.
He's not dead.
I am the dark sun, Gwendolyn.
And you have boobs.
Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
So, this is the youngest of Gwyn's children. He was raised to be he was raised as a woman. And the thing is, apparently one of the things about, like, one of the things I not know about, it's like one of the 50 things to check to see what you know about Dark Souls. Gwendolyn apparently has breasts. That makes no sense, especially in this time of an age. So when he's shooting arrows, if you're closer than I was, like if he was still up by the time I got here, that's the best time to shoot him. Like as he's starting to descend down and you're at point blank, that is when you want to really fire that, just rattle his shit. So he uses like homing soul mass and like a giant burst of soul energy. So as that animation is still going, you can still hit him. And he's a very weak boss because he doesn't have much defense. He's a magic user. So, I mean, you could do magic with magic, of course, but I mean, look at this. Like the big chunks of yellow that you see, that's just, from, one or two swipes. And we're barely into the boss battle, and we already kill him. We're already almost killed him. Now, what's cool about this is that when he makes the hallway endless, it's actually not endless. You can actually get to the end if you let the boss battle commence, if you keep on pushing him further and further back. It will eventually happen. I don't know how long it takes. I've never done it myself, but apparently you can get to the end. So his soul makes the Tin Dark Moon Catalyst. Tin Dark Moon Catalyst, and I don't know if that has different stats or not. It does not have your uses. Or it makes the Crystal Ring Shield, I don't know. So here's the brass set, and then here's the Sunlight Blade Miracle, and then nothing. there's supposed to be apparently nothing in that chest, which makes no sense. I don't think we got the large magic ember either. But the large magic, and I think it's the large magic and the enchanted embers give to the guy in the cage in New Londo. I don't know if we ever went to him, but I think we did. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, go to him, you give him the things, and you can upgrade your stuff along the enchanted path and large magic path. So I'm gonna make a jump cut right here to Sen's Fortress. So this is where we'll find Griggs of Vinheim. He does not make it to Anor Londo. He gets to here. And now that glowing bit on his shoes, that is the Hush. I think that's a Hush or the Fall Control spell. No, it is Hush. Because he drops, you'll see that he drops Hush. There we go. It's hard to parry those attacks because they're really fast. So he will drop a slumbering dragon crest ring as well. So you get two. So you can get to up to 2 of them. Not that you need 2 of them. But anyways, that is where that's where he ends up. So now there's absolutely nobody in Firelink Shrine except for the guy under the bridge. But he's not really in the shrine itself. So everybody's gone. Throughout your journey, a lot of people have come and gone, and they've all just gone hollow. Kind of depressing that you think that you're the last one left. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but you saw like a weird little cube. Like if you pay attention at the bottom screen from a few seconds ago, you'll see like a weird ass looking, I think it was a cube or something. But he's the only one that survived.
I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose.
So he's the one that just sells you sells you boss armor and stuff, and the master key. So if you don't have the master key, buy it from him. Standard arrows. So his armor, the golem, the iron golem armor, the Ornstein / Smo, whoever you killed second, Gwendolyn's new game plus to get the final boss armor, and then the Artorias armor. Those are all the boss armors that he sells.
Well, that is a shame, but no, come back. Not every there'll be more.
And slip off. I left that in just kind of as I goofed. I done goofed. Oh, I don't think we ever went to talk to Patches. Patches was the only one left. Patches was also the only one left. So if you go, I don't show it here, but if you go through up to where here is, and then you go out to the left, that's kind of where he is. I've never really seen him out in Firelink. So I'm sorry that I didn't show what Patches sells, but I think you can look. I think it tells you on the wiki what it looks, what he sells and stuff. But all I know is that he does sell the Crescent Axe, which I don't think you can get anywhere else. Don't feed your slabs. That is a waste. It is a terrible, terrible waste. Because not only do Titanite slabs get your shit to plus 15, and they also get your armor from plus 9 to plus 10. So if you want to if you have a set of armor that you really like using, that is a regular set of armor that can go up to plus 10, then start upgrading that shit immediately, along with your strength and endurance, so you can be able to. Because if you cannot fast roll, then you're gonna have to play a completely different game, like a completely different way. But so here, I'm going right after off of the Lord's Souls, I'm going to make a backup of my save so I can show you guys both endings. So, what's good against this final boss fight is Iron Flesh. It makes you extremely resilient to damage, but it makes you slow as balls. So you can see off to the right, it says Covenant Chaos Servant +2. Yeah, that's what you need to get that shortcut. I could have changed to another Covenant at any time after that, after I open the shortcut, but you know. Now you can come back here after you've gotten like 1, 2, or 3 Lord Souls and offer them up, and then you can go back and do the others. I mean, you can come down here every time you get a Lord Soul to just plop it in there, which is really cool, which is, you know, kind of neat. But so I'm gonna make another jump cut, and I will see you guys in just a sec. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've loaded up my save, and I backed it up onto my computer because I can't copy it onto my Xbox 360 hard drive. So let's go and beat the boss. Now, this is going to be the Link the Fire. The first ending I'm going to show you is the Link the Fire ending, and so this boss fight is going to be with Solaire. The Dark Lord ending is going to have just me against the final boss. That's like without Solaire helping me. Now, there are 4 Black Knights here. They respawn. So this is the fastest way to get Titanite chunks of all 4 types, and along with their weapons and their shields. So if you can fight against Black Knights pretty well, then you're gonna have an awesome time, like, you know, having fun. So you just kill the first one, and you can get regular Titanite chunks to upgrade your armor, your standard armor as well. So I would totally do that. But you don't get large Titanite shards. Just if you can, just buy a full stack of them or something, and then upgrade your armor. You also can get the Black Knight armor set in this area, and I will show you guys that in just a sec. Once we kill this one, and he drops the Black Knight shield and the red Titanite trunk. He can also drop his great sword as well, which is by your character's you know, terms, it's an ultra great sword. So, and we knocked him off. He has the Black Knight Great Axe, and he actually, no, wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. I knocked that one off, and he can drop the Great Axe and stuff, but I didn't want to deal with having to run back and having to fight him, so I just knocked him off. So here's where the Black Knight armor set is. It's a pretty decent set, but I think it's a unique set, so you can only go to +5 with Twinkling Titanite, as far as I know. But now if you did everything right for Solaire's quest line, I guess you could call it a quest line, whatever. His summon sign will be right there. Now we are going to clear these last 2 knights. Or wait, let's see. There's a sword, great sword, halberd, and a great axe. Well, apparently that 5th one, and that was perfect timing. The one that I shot off, I don't remember what weapon he has, because I know that one has, because the one we just fought, great axe, which we just picked out, and he drops white chunks. And this one drops blue chunks and a halberd, possibly. Like I only get a blue chunk from this guy, but he can drop his halberd. But I think we already got the halberd before. All the Black Knight weapons are very good. I think my favorites are the great axe, the Black Knight Great Axe, and the Black Knight Halberd. The sword and the Great Sword is kind of cool, but the Black Knight Sword and Great Sword I don't like as much. But we are going to fight the final boss, Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. So this is gonna be fun. Fighting it with Solaire of Astora. For me, this is the first time I've ever done it. Like, actually, because I had no idea where his summon sign was, so I actually had to look up right before I was playing to be like, hey, oh, there's where his summon sign would be. Now, if you prepare yourself with like Pursuers or Crystal Soul Mass or Homing Soul Mass or whatever, and you walk through the white light, it will not carry through, at least past this particular fog gate, as far as I know. I think this is the only one that doesn't work, but there might be others that don't work. So this is the song that plays during this boss fight is my favorite song on the entire soundtrack, because almost all the songs are like very ominous, like dun 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 dun, you know, big boss. It's a big boss battle and things like that. This one's more kind of like a somber tone, which I really like. And watch out for when he tries to grab you, because if you guys saw what happened to Solaire, he lost a chunk of his health because he got grappled. Now, you can parry the final boss, making this, if you're good with parries, if you're very good with parries, then you will have an easy time with this boss fight. However, you can, once you get his soul, you can either get the Sunlight Spear by offering it to the Sunlight Altar, part of the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant, or you can make his boss weapon, which is that sword. His sword, once you've made it, does not give you the fire effect that he has, which is kind of disappointing, but, you know, it's just one of those things. And we get our last Sunlight Medal of the game. So we are going to do the Link the Fire ending. So here's you. So you link the fire here. So that is the first bonfire. Or you just leave and you do the Dark Lord ending. So we will link the fire, and at the end of this cutscene, we'll pop back at the right before the boss fight, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're back again, and we are going to fight the boss fight alone. Same items, same everything. Probably not going to use any spells though. Yeah, so his first attack is normally like that running jump attack, which you should definitely watch out for, because his attacks do a lot of damage. Mainly his grapple attack. So, the thing is that Gwyn is hollow now. He's hollow and crazy as shit. So he's not exactly dead, but you will kill him. Of course, I mean, we already killed him once. So let's kill him again! Because I just love this this song. It's such a beautiful song. I don't normally say that about a lot of music, because the music I listen to isn't exactly beautiful. It's more like awesome, good. But you'll see him grab me here. So if you want a better shot, yeah, there's that. He'll grab me a second time too, don't worry. And stab. See, the thing is, you keep stabbing him in the dick, not to kind of kill the mood or whatever for the song, but goddamn, is it? It's like you. The thing is, well, I think in this Dark Souls 2 they might have fixed the. They might have fixed it for the grappling, or not the grappling, the parrying. But it might be just the same animation all around. It'd be really cool if they changed it up for different types of enemies. If you parried like a larger enemy, you do a different animation that looked like different or something like that. That would look so cool. But anyways, so we've killed Gwyn again. So we can, so instead of linking the fire, we just leave. Now this ending is a little weird. So just because Frampt is supposed to be a good guy, like he's telling you to link the fire, but if you do this, well, just listen for yourself.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Karth and Frampt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Yeah, it is. This has been Dark Souls. This is. I had a lot of fun playing this game. It was really fun. I now for the next game. I think my last video will be for a while. Not my last video forever. Don't worry, but I'm gonna take a I'm gonna take a break for a little while from making videos, and then I'm going to, because I have some personal stuff going on, but I'm saying I might. If I don't, I'm debating on whether to start the entire Halo series chronologically. And when I say entire Halo series, I'm saying everything but Halo Wars. I'm talking about first-person Halos. Starting with Halo Reach, then 1, then 2, then 3, then ODST, then 4. And I'm gonna show all the skull locations and stuff, but I'm going, or I might do Mass Effect 2 and 3. Now I tried to record Mass Effect 2 a bunch of times when I was still rendering episodes 17, 18, and 19, or 18 and 19 to be precise. And it was just such a pain in the ass to try and get it to fit all together. I might try it again, and it might work again. Now, for people who have played Mass Effect 2 and 3, I will not play Mass Effect 1. I can't play that because the controls are just too shit. I've already touched on that, so I'm not going to delve any further. But anyways, I'm going to import my save from Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 3 instead of using my Mass Effect 3 profile. But I will use my Mass Effect 3 profile that I already have to show off every single weapon that you can get, plus the ones that you're not supposed to get that are in the multiplayer, because you can like use the gibbed save editor to do that. But I'll show you those as well. And I'll show you where all the locations for shit is. But that series would probably be a series where I don't talk too much. I would leave the subtitles on for you guys anyways, but I wouldn't really talk, especially during like the actual conversations and things. But for Halo, I might just do it on normal. I mean, doing it on Legendary totally would be fun, but it would eat up my hard drive with all the deaths that would happen. And 2, it would just take too long for me. I just want to get it done with as few deaths as possible and everything. Or I might just leave an every death through on normal or something like that. But I also might do Arkham Asylum. No, not Arkham Asylum. Arkham City. I do not have Arkham Asylum, but I do have Arkham City. So I might do that, and it is Game of the Year edition, so I'll be able to do everything except for the Riddler stuff. I'm not doing the like when I say Riddler stuff, I mean the Riddler challenges and stuff, and the Riddler trophies. Probably not going to do that, unless I would skip ahead to be like, hey, I got all these trophies, so I can get to the next, person in the side quest or whatever. Maybe. Probably just gonna skip and just do the main story and stuff. But anyways, tell me what you thought of this actual Let's Play. Even though it was kind of cheaty, but it was just to show you the game. It was not for completionist purposes or anything, because I already beat the game 100%. But tell me what you thought, and I will see you again, hopefully, in the bonus episode, you guys. So, this is Infinity, signing off.